Hey guys, it's Sarah, and I'm coming to you for a shaky car video, sorry. And there's background noise because Oz is watching Paw Patrol. And I'm not going to make this a long video. This is Veda Day 17. But I did want to document some things. So, this is officially 7 days back on track, completely clean eating. I haven't had the first, I haven't had any goldfish, I haven't had any pretzels, I haven't had any chips, I hadn't even had a bite of a Cheez-It, I haven't had anything that possibly looked like a carb, or like a processed carb, sorry, I honked the horn. I have not had any cupcakes, I have not had Rice Krispie treats, I have not had any cookies, candy. My parents brought home, Friday night, they brought home cupcakes, and then, or Saturday night, and then my dad made a coconut cream pie Sunday. I didn't eat any of that. I haven't had any potatoes. I haven't had any sweet potatoes. You name it, I've been super clean. If you want to see my vlog, my thing on my Fitness Pal, you can friend me. My diary's open. I have been eating very clean. I've been very low carb, moderate protein, and high fat. So it's just something I'm trying. But I am 7 days in, and I feel good. I have been tired a couple days. I haven't had any headaches, but I've had like a verge of a headache that I thought it was coming on. I had a little episode Sunday where I got a little shaky after I ate breakfast, which was eggs and bacon. And so I don't know if it was just the start of, I don't know. I don't know what that was about. And I had to lay down. But otherwise I felt really good. And I don't know if it's just my body catching up with me not having any carbs. I'm not sure what that was. I've also been working out, which is one of the reasons I look like a crazy hot mess now, because I worked out earlier. I've gone to the gym 2 or 3 times. I can't remember now. And then I have been making an effort for Oz and I to get out in the stroller when it's not been raining. So, yeah, I just feel really good. My head's in a really good place right now, and I just keep thinking things like, okay, you're 7 days in. You can't mess that up. You're on a streak, you're on a roll. You know, the first day when you're 1 day in, that's one thing. But the longer you go, the more days you have under your belt, the easier it is to not make any mistakes, because you don't want to mess it up. So I've also not had any form of alcohol. Haven't even smelt alcohol in about 3 weeks since we've come home from vacation. Well, the Friday night, our last Friday night before we left on Saturday morning, so I guess technically the Thursday before we left for vacation. I mean, the Thursday, our last Thursday on vacation was the last time I had a drink. And it wasn't even a big drink then. I can't even remember what I had, like a glass of wine maybe. So, which is full of carbs, which makes me super sad because that's my favorite. But yeah, that's really what's going on for Veda Day, whatever day it is. What did I say, 17? And I'll talk more about it in my update on Friday. I am hoping, fingers crossed, that I have lost weight. I'm trying really hard not to be discouraged if I don't, because I ultimately, no matter what I do, and you guys know, you've been following me long enough, know that hormones and cortisol and PCOS and all of that jacks up and messes with my number on the scale. So I'm trying really hard to just focus. That's one reason why I wanted to make this video, to remind myself how good it feels when you actually take the time and eat clean. And to be completely honest, it's not that much different than my everyday diet. But there has not been any extra bites of anything. I even have my mom. So the cupcake that she got was a champagne cupcake. And they were, so basically my parents always get 6 cupcakes, and then they split them between all of us. We all like 4th them or whatever. So we're not even like getting a whole cupcake, but just a bite or two of a cupcake. And they were like devastated that I wasn't eating a cupcake. And I told him, I'm like, listen. So I had that conversation with my husband, and I had that conversation with my best friend, and I finally broke down and had the conversation with my mom and my dad, because I feel like there I actually end up having more struggles eating than anywhere else. And Dad was like, well, I'm sorry. And I'm like, no, this is real life, and I have to learn to deal with it. You know, people around me are going to be eating those things, and I have to continue to make the choices not to have them, even if I just have a bite. And I know there are people that do and can do moderation and be fine, and maybe one day that will be me, but I don't think so. I mean, I've learned my lesson that it is just, I just can't have those things. So, and the thought of not ever being able to have another Cheez-It, I swear it could bring a tear to my eye, which I probably need counseling for. But in the grand scheme of things, that is the least, of my issues. I'd much rather be healthy, right? And it used to always super piss me off when people said that nothing tastes as good as skinny feels, because that is a lie. That's a big fat freaking lie is what that is. Says the fat girl. Anyways, okay guys, just reminding you that I'm on track. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.